Hello, YouTube. We know the drill. Daily puzzle. 27th of August. Definitely getting harder now. I think it's a Friday. Black to move. Tight squeeze. Let's have a look. I think I'm just gonna immediately look for checks and then work my way around. So we've got light squared bishop to g2, which is check, but it gets taken by the king. We also have rook to h6, which is check. Okay, if we start with that as a possibility, the king then goes to the only available square, which would be g3, threatening to take the bishop on f3 afterwards. If I was to protect the bishop with the e pawn, I'm guessing the light squared bishop would take the e pawn. I then take the light squared bishop with my bishop. And is that it? That's an exchange that I'm winning. Or it's a pawn for a bishop. Sorry. I want to say that's it, but I am not convinced. I feel there's more. It's not checkmate. But I guess a dark squared bishop would come in at some point to go to what, b8, check. Then the king could then go to f2. I believe. I don't know how far I need to go deep into this calculation. Let's try. Oh. Oh, why does that not surprise me? Why did that not surprise me? So a check isn't enough. There must be more to it. Okay. Okay. In which case, then what are we looking at here? Okay. See, Monday, Tuesday's puzzles. I'm at that level. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm well out of my comfort zone. So I'm not meant to be creating a check on my first move. What else is there to do? There's the e pawn, e4, and then what? That's just that's just left my rook exposed to the dark squared bishop. Oh, I hate the guessing game. I'd rather calculate it than guess it. It's not what chess is about, guessing. I cannot believe that check was not the first move. What else is there? Okay, where can this bishop go? Where can the dark squared bishop go that makes sense? I can attack a bishop, or I can go to d4, takes. So what? So if I move the rook, I'm leaving my e-pawn hanging. So the only way I can move the rook is if I check the king, and the one way to check the king is the wrong move, so it's not that. So do I now just ignore the rook move? Let's assume that's the case, and we decide to move the dark squared bishop, which doesn't look clever because it's about to promote. And there's nowhere sensible to put the dark squared bishop either, is there? B8, protecting the pawn. And so what? Then what? Then what? Maybe it is B8 to protect the pawn. My e-pawn. He pushes his a-pawn, then I deliver a check. And then I push my e-pawn. Again, it feels quite pointless. So these puzzles are beyond me. These puzzles are beyond me. Is it a hint? Is it time for a hint? Am I going to magically figure this out? I don't know. Can we attack a piece twice? Which would be rook to f4 to attack the pawn twice. Again, it feels very empty, and it is futile. I don't know. Is my h pawn meant to be going somewhere? I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's go for a hint, otherwise we'll. So it was a dark squared. Where's it going? Okay. Move. Okay. I was hoping for some inspiration there. I thought everything was going to make sense at that point, but I am none the wiser. I'm assuming I move my rook somewhere sensible. That actually helps the situation. To f4. And then h4. Then the pawn to block. I don't think I meant to exchange rooks. Ridiculous. I don't even know what to say regarding that puzzle. It's becoming a lot more positional as opposed to just delivering checks. So maybe, I can't remember yesterday's one, but maybe that's how it changes. Maybe this is like a tactic where you set up a checkmate as opposed to deliver one, which is what you have to do before you checkmate anyway. But okay, I don't know what to say. Nothing more disappointing than having to use a hint. But I don't know. I'll have to go back to that one sometime. Hopefully you guys got it right first time. As you can see, I did not, but we soldier on until tomorrow.